What's up, fans? If you're listening, you're our very first. It's a new podcast here in the garage, Jared. Are you excited?
Very excited, very happy to be here, especially happy to be here with you, Devin.
Yeah, I bet. So anyways, you're listening to the QuaranTEN, okay? So we're quarantined right now due to some virus that's out there, but...
Many outside factors.
Yes, but luckily we have some potential sponsors that have joined us, or that will join us to save us from that. So shout out to Purell. Anyways, we're not, at work today. We're looking, there's no sports on. We're just looking for things to do. So we're going to come up with 10 topics that we're going to talk about today that will hopefully keep you entertained. Don't turn on SportsCenter. It's a replay. You'll watch it about 15 times a day. Anyways.
What do we got first, Dev?
We're going to go over 10 topics. The first one we're going to talk about today is, of course, the coronavirus.
This is crazy.
The goddamn coronavirus, right? The reason we're sitting in a garage right now with a fucking bag of popcorn sitting in between us. All right? We'll get to that later. But, Jared, why don't you start us off with a little bit about the coronavirus and if we're approaching this the right way.
Thank you, Devin. Happy to be here right by your side. Well, by the popcorn side. Guys, I'm so happy that you are tuning in, because if you are tuning in, you have nothing better to do and you are taking this seriously. It's serious. It's a serious matter. We have to make sure that everything that we do to take care of our bodies is important. And we are now here at this point. Popcorn is the only way that will get you through it. Just make sure you guys take care of yourselves, because that is the most important part. Devin, back to you.
Yeah, I really appreciate what the state of Ohio is doing, being at the forefront of all this. Shout out to the Buckeye State. It shouldn't be the Buckeye State. It should be Bobcat State. Shout out to Ohio U. Go Bobbies. But anyways, yeah, I think if we're going to be canceling all these large events and, not just sports, but concerts and now restaurants and bars, I think we just need to go all in. We need to go all in. We need to shut down every, public place. We need to stay in our garages. We need to start podcasts with our big bags of popcorn and just have fun with it. Learn a little bit about yourself. Learn a little bit about your roommates.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Thank God he fucking showered today, or else he wouldn't have been able to make it. But in all seriousness, take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Learn a little bit about yourselves in this time.
Then what's our second topic?
The NCAA tournament, because of the coronavirus. So, Jared, who'd you have winning this year?
I don't want to be a homer because I will not be. I had Gonzaga. I had Gonzaga winning the entire tournament. I know it's an unpopular decision, especially where I come from, but they shoot the ball well, they move the ball well, especially getting the ball inside, making post plays with Big Tim. It's a team that I don't think can lose, Dev. It's a team that I don't think can lose. I think that they would have been easily a number one seed, passing off into the round of 16 with 2 easy wins, but it's all speculation at this point.
Wrong. They can lose because they did lose twice. But yeah, I think Gonzaga's a good choice. I don't think a lot of people would have chosen them. I really wanted to pick Dayton, but everyone that we knew would pick Dayton this year, and I think they were a solid.
Sure.
But I'm going with Florida State. I thought Florida State was a solid program, solid team throughout the duration of the season. 26-win team in the ACC, a number one seed. I thought they were going to run the tournament there, take that momentum into the tournament, and pull it off. But
the second half,
we'll never know. We'll never know. That's the shitty part.
That's true.
Second question to the NCAA tournament is, who is your wooden player of the year?
This is easy, guys. This is easy. If anybody is watching Dan Dockich, I know that you will have my back here. It's got to be Luka Garza from Iowa. It's been hands down. He's been hands down the most dominant player in college basketball for the past 17 games, recorded anyway, since we had to stop. But a guy that averages 23 points a game, at least 9 to 10 rebounds a game, and blocks I want to say around 2 or 3, Devin. It's hands down. He's the best player. He comes from the best university. It's got to be him.
Who even knew Iowa played basketball, first of all? But, yeah, joke. He had some good numbers, I won't lie, but like I said, typically the player that wins the player of the year is on a very good team, a team that's one of the better teams in the country, and that's why I'm picking Obi Toppin this year for Dayton. Not because I'm a homer. I think, if you have he came on the premises out of nowhere this year. Took that
Dayton
team
came
from,
out of nowhere this year.
Because of Obi Toppin, and they finished, number 3? They were going to be a number 1 seed in the tournament. He put on dunk contests live in games. Like, you just don't
Special
see
player.
Special player is going to be top 7 pick this year in the NBA draft. Luka Garza
behind Luka Garza.
But I think Obi Toppin will bring home the award here shortly. I know he was nominated CBS Sports Player of the Year today, so congrats, Obi.
Congrats, Obi. You did so well.
You should win, and that brings us to the last topic of the NCAA tournament: is how far did you have Dayton going in this tournament, if it were to be played?
Oh, it's a great question. A great question and a great answer here. Definitely the Final Four. I think that they could have mixed in the way that they move the ball around from the perimeter and shoot the ball. Obi Toppin's a great player, like Deb just said, but the way that they can get shooting guards open is something that they could have taken deep into the run. So I definitely had them going Final Four. I could definitely see them in the finals, but probably getting knocked off by my Zags, United We Zags. So.
Now, yeah, definitely a Final Four team, but I would have had them falling in the Sweet 16. I didn't have them going far. It's tough. Just one of those mid-major teams with a target on your back. I didn't feel like they were going to do as well as people hoped. I thought they have the best player in the country, but that was going to end to a Power 5 school in the Sweet 16. So my apologies, Dayton. Great year. Fortunately, we won't see them lose.
Which we could have seen it.
But it didn't happen. So that brings us to our next topic, Jared, and that's NFL free agency that's going right now. So if you're not listening to us, you might be tuned in to NFL free agency.
Hope you are.
Yeah, I mean, one of the two. That's the 2 options that are out there. So
right now.
Just discuss a little bit about our teams, Jared. You can start with the Packers, obviously mine's the Titans. Just tell us about how it's going so far and where you hope to see them end up in a few days and who they might want to bring in to make your team better.
Sure. The Packers made a huge splash in free agency already. Got the right tackle from the Lions. Ian, shout out. Thank you for literally throwing your team down the fucking toilet bowl. We'll take care of him. We'll make sure that he goes to a winning team. And secondly, the Browns continue to be the Browns. They give away a great linebacker. Has some injury issues in Christian Kirksey, but he came from the best university that's ever been assembled. So we are super excited to see it. Not a lot of money going out per se so far, but the biggest headline definitely comes back to you, Dev, for multiple reasons, multiple times. You guys have some quarterback things to talk about. You have some running back things to talk about. Back to you, my good friend.
Thanks, Jared. Big day for the Tennessee Titans. We obviously re-signed Ryan Tannehill yesterday. I thought that's the right move. And not pursuing someone like Tom Brady, although I would love to see Tom Brady come in and build a fan base that we desperately need here in Nashville. There's like 24 of us, 25 now since I moved here, but no, I think it was good. I think we had the right approach. We brought back our 1-2 punch in Tannehill and Henry. I still expect a multi-year deal to be done with Derrick Henry, but I think we're taking the right approach. I wish Jack Conklin well with the Cleveland Browns. We just pulled back Dennis Kelly to be his replacement for less than half the money. So excited to say the least. I'm good on the popcorn right now. Thanks, Jared. Which brings us to our topic number 4. Jared, what would your punishment be for the fucker who bought almost 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer to make a profit off of?
Quick background, myself and Dev live in the great state of Tennessee, the volunteer state. We've done a lot of things, a lot of good things to help this state advance. There are some other folks that have taken steps in the other direction. So if you do not know, there was a certain individual that bought 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer looking to make a profit, got caught, and now is donating them to the relief of what we have going on with the coronavirus. So my punishment to him would be death. If I could pick it, it would be death. But I unfortunately don't get to. So my punishment, if I had to pick, would be to take those 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer, pour them into a bathtub, and make him swim in that bathtub. Please, no open wounds.
You're giving him the easy way out. I think you'd be wasting it even further. So,
Tell me more.
My personal punishment for him would be to simply put him in a jail cell. But not only to put him in a jail cell,
Kill him.
put him in a cell by himself and give him one of those toilets that just doesn't flush with no soap. So, and he doesn't get to come out until this coronavirus has been, this issue has been solved.
I agree with you.
It could be a couple weeks, it could be a couple months. You know,
I think both punishments are fitting.
Yeah. If you're listening, dude, you suck. I'm glad someone's forcing you to donate.
We're not selling our popcorn, is all we're saying. We're not trying to turn a profit on popcorn.
Not yet. Depends on how long this drought goes. But all right, topic 5. It's a would you rather.
Ooh.
Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
I'll go ahead and take this over because I feel like you have a specific close relation with this question. I think I'd rather be 7'7". I'd rather duck through doorways, find myself needing to buy SUVs, potential trucks, just to get through the daily life. Just because the world is small and we need big people to navigate through it and definitely find our way. Cut down opportunities and work through everything, I guess. Dev, your thoughts, I guess. Yours.
All I have to say is I really didn't have a fucking choice, so I'm going to have to go with the 4'5" route. Topic 6. This one's fun for you ladies that might be watching out there today. Jared, we're going to be asked to make a Bachelor recap. I don't know if you know about you, but I did not watch one episode. I saw some tweets, so this should be interesting. So give a recap, and then tell the audience why you think you'd be a good candidate to be the next Bachelor.
Quick recap of this season. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen as well, it was nuts. They put 25 women up to try to date one male, something that I don't see working out very well. If you could try to do that, Deb, do you think that you could date 25 women at one time?
No.
23 women.
Yes.
Proud of you. It's something that we can all get through as males, but it's definitely not something that the female community would smile upon, but somehow this show has gained legs. It's walked. It's definitely grown a fan base, Dev. I don't know how it works. Maybe you have a better insight.
I have no idea. All right. I think there was a guy named Pete. I think he had a bitchy mother.
Okay.
I think.
I heard about this.
I saw that woman on
Would
social
you
media.
ever let anybody talk bad about your mother, though?
If she was being a bitch, then somebody's has the right to say it. But look, great year, I think. I don't think the couple worked out. I don't know how normally or often they do. Please use Purell. But yeah, I don't think I would be a good candidate for The Bachelor, right?
I think you'd be great, man.
Thanks.
You're genuine, you're pure.
Purell. Thanks.
Shout out sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors. Future sponsors.
Yeah, future.
Nah, I just don't think I would. Honestly, I think I'd have fun. Like,
how would you not?
how could you not?
How would you not?
Honestly, I could see myself ending up with a girl at the end, and then she just
breaks your heart.
Yeah, just leaving. I think she just goes the other way and says, "I'm going with the 7'7" route."
I heard that there's hometown visits, Dev, and I would really hope that if you ever find yourself in this situation, you would bring her back to me and see if it would work out.
She wouldn't do that, but yeah, I think
she could.
Hopefully, the coronavirus doesn't affect the next season. Hopefully that's a lot of people in one house. Like that's
a definite new episode of QuaranTEN.
Yeah, they need to quarantine themselves.
Yeah.
And so
they're probably the start of the issue if you really think about it.
Yeah, they could be on the new season already. Anyways, I wouldn't be a good bachelor, but I would give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. On to our next topic, and that's our first guest tonight. It's a special appearance. We've talked about it a few times, and we're going to let Jared elaborate on why our special guest is in front of us, and that's our 4'5" bag of popcorn.
Honestly, I know you guys have been wondering, and happy that you guys have been seeing something that honestly is a phenomenon that I've never ever encountered in my entire life. So maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't know, but sports got shut down. It fucking sucks. So they popped a bunch of popcorn, thinking of everyone in the building, and said, hey, you guys need to take this home. This needs to be something that you guys can survive off of. Besides that being a huge lie, the SEC tournament got canceled. They offered us a free bag of popcorn. I said yes.
It was a great decision. I mean, we've been stabbing at it for a little bit, and we've now got plenty of food for the next few weeks, just in case this
we are not going hungry.
Because,
we are not going hungry.
Is under severe circumstances, but we want to challenge you as fans, as our first guest. We want you to guess how many kernels are popped in this bag, and we will count them. We have time.
Contrary to popular belief, we actually have time on our hands. So we will go through this bag. We will go through kernel by kernel, and we will give out $50 to the person that is closest to hitting this number. Whatever number you have closest, then I'm offering up $4,500.
Thanks. Yeah, so we'll post this video somewhere along our social media platforms. We'll offer this challenge. Send us your guess. You can't be over. That's the key.
Can't be over.
You can't be over. Can't be over. You got to be under the numbers. Price is right.
That's
rules.
A good point.
Thanks.
That's a good point.
We'll offer Jared's $50. Which brings us to topic 8. We just want to give a quick, future sponsorship appreciation of what we've got going on here on the table. We've got your Purell, we've got our Crest, we've got our Gatorade, we've got some kind of brand of paper towels. What's that kind of soft soap? So yeah, all of these you need to invest in at this point in time in our point in time in this just devastating time.
It's an important time. It's an important time.
Listen to our sponsors. I know they're going to see this video someday. They're going to want to be a part of this, and then, hell, we might end up with 17,700 bottles of Purell on our table. Might be for sale. I don't know, but
could be giving it away to you.
Could be
giving it away to you.
Could be you. So, real quickly, just thank you.
That was a definite nice
sponsorship appreciation there, which brings us to our last topic of the day. Before we wrap things up, I know it's kind of going long, and we don't want to take too much of your time that you're
clearly wasting watching this,
doing other things, which we all know you can't. So, last would you rather question, Jared? Would you rather lose your hearing or your vision?
Ooh. It's tough. Honestly, it's a great question. I think as as a man that has lived 27 years, I think that I have seen all that I need to see. Without the ability to hear the music that I need to hear, I would be devastated. I don't think I could move on. I've seen, like I said, I've seen everything that I've needed to see in this day and age. But I can't help but say that music fuels my life. Music runs through my veins, and sometimes I have to hear Sadie's farts, and it hurts a little bit. But I definitely don't think that I could do it without my ability to hear. So, Dev, do you have a different viewpoint? Do you?
Wrong. I would definitely rather lose my hearing. Like, I can't lose my vision. And that brings me back to the Bachelor topic. Like, so you're in a household of 25 beautiful women, right? So you're telling me you give up looking at them fine asses and you would say, hey, I want to hear these women chatter and just gossip.
You bring up a good point.
Ooh.
You bring up a good point.
And guess what?
It's devastating. It's devastating.
Yeah,
it's
devastating.
Yeah, it's something that could definitely tear you down to your fucking knees.
So, anyways, sign language, I pick it up real quick. Okay? I'd rather be able to see, and I really don't want to hear what they're talking about. Most of the time, you don't listen to them anyway, so I'll give up my hearing every day of the year. Keep my vision. Keep my vision.
His hearing is not gone yet, so let him have it. Okay?
Yes! Got loud. Anyway, so that brings us up to the wrap-up part. We hope you enjoyed day one of the QuaranTEN.
If you have made it this far, God bless.
I applaud you. If it's taken you 4 different times that you've opened up this video to finish it, I still applaud you. Okay? We'll be back tomorrow. We're not going anywhere unless
Dev can't hear it. His hearing's
the
gone.
governor says we can come out of our garage. All right? Maybe we'll have another guest tomorrow. Maybe not.
Surprise
Only
guest.
you
Could be
can
you.
find out. Anyways, find us on our social media platform. Wherever we post this, we're going to post this competition. We want to hear from you. We need topics. We bullshit these topics today. We fucking killed it, Jared.
Which is topic 10.
10 topics of QuaranTEN. All right? You heard it here first. We're out.